All right. So facts or fiction?
Facts.
So what is this segment about? You're gonna ask me if it's a fact.
I'm gonna ask
fiction?
you: is it fact or fiction that there was more than 2 black hearts? Fact or fiction?
Fact. There was 3 sets of black hearts. So there was Apocalypse and Destruction, which I was Destruction with Apocalypse, and then there was Apocalypse and Destruction, I think it was, which is Dave Johnson. You know Dave Johnson? Rest in peace. Destruction. And that was them when they spun off. They went back to Japan, got beat up by Hanson and Spivey. You ever see that one where he gets hit in the head where the blood comes boiling out? You ever seen the Beverly Hillbillies when they discover and they discover the oil and they shoot the ground?
Yeah.
It was bubbling out of Apocalypse's head there. And poor Dave got, like, rest in peace, got knocked out by Spivey like twice. That was horrible. And then they went to Memphis. That was them. And then they were the same Blackhearts that went to WCW for a month and feuded the Cole Twins. I don't know if you remember that or not. Like, no, it's people ask me, and I don't mean to be a jerk, and it sounds like I'm being a jerk about it. I go, wait, like, which group do you think I was? Because I was only part of the first 2 tours. And you can say that sucked because it did, but that 3rd tour, that was not me, and it wasn't me in Memphis, and it wasn't me in WCW. But it was me and Joe Goodhart's Tri-State Wrestling Alliance. It was also UWF, the first 2 trips, the thing, and then any IWA was the other group, and that was Agony and Destruction. So I was still made Destruction instead of being Apocalypse. It was Agony, which was Todd Houston, Barry Passmore. He came by the school the one day.
I remember.
Yeah, he came by. So
lives in Nashville, right?
Yeah, he lives in Nashville. Yeah. So there was three sets of black cards. So each original black card spawned another black card. So 3 total. And but I am looking to. I'd like to see 4 set of
do a revival.
Think so. I think
the Black Hearts are coming to
I think Gangrel might maybe do a retirement thing and maybe slide.
Like, you'll do the mask gimmick
and then come back.
Like
then the Black Hearts show up.
Like the Black Scorpion.
Destruction shows back up and with a partner or something.
So we
won't make any money. Like Gangrel, he's still blessed enough to that character. Like myself, I'm talking about myself. Obviously, I'm not being a weirdo. So I still wrestle and I won't get paid if I go do the Black Heart thing unless I go to Japan because like they were big and popular in Japan.
Big in Japan, like but
yeah. So maybe Japan, maybe orchestrate some kind of thing like that. Like I would love to do that again. One more last run as the Black Hearts. I would like that.
Who would you choose as your partner?
I don't know. The problem with the Black Hearts is the gimmick was no face, right? We were the bastard.
Yeah.
We were the bastard sons of Stu Hart, right? So Stu Hart went out, slept with a bunch of groupies. We came back shameful with our face covered, trying to claim our spot in the Hart Dynasty. That's how it started Stampede, right? So the Black Hearts, but our gimmick was we had no like eyes or face or anything, so you couldn't tell us apart. The outfits were all the same. And Switch now, the stupid person I am, I've gotten millions of tattoos now. Yeah. So if it come back as a Black Heart, it's gonna have to be a full bodysuit Black Heart. But I don't want to look corny like the 80s mass wrestlers with the full bodysuits. So it'd have to be kind of cool. And I think, gear and stuff is really cool to do it, to be able to still do the switcheroo and keep to true tradition of the Black Hearts. But I am very open to it. Like, obviously, I think it would need to be somebody younger than me, a bit more athletic to carry the team in a sense that just like going to see Skid Row. There's like only one member of Skid Row there, like Rudy, the guitar player or something. Like you got to have one person say hey, it's the original, to be able to make a tour, right? You know what I mean? Like
you need
you need one person. It could be the whole band, 5 other people replaced, but there's one drummer's original, right?
It keeps the mystique alive.
Keep the stigma, right? So like I definitely think it would have to be somebody. The body size would have to match. I think it would definitely. Younger, more capable of carrying the load more. Like in a sense, we could structure things to carry it in a good way, but like I wouldn't want to expose any weaknesses, So definitely I have to find it a little bit younger or stronger worker. Like so.
Maybe one of your students.
Do you think of anybody? You're at the you go by the school when you.
But you need a.
Before you were the world champion, before you were CCW champion.
I'll be there tonight. He has to be like your height, right? You're like
she'll be the same height.
That's because I was thinking maybe like maybe metal, maybe like high, but they're like they won't look at like it's impossible to do the switcheroo with them.
Yeah. There's a new kid there. Christian is kind of a build, a little tall. Like he's very new, just on
Christian.
headlocks
Yes,
right now. There's something there too with him.
Yeah.
It's not Phil. Phil don't listen. I think it's Cabeza Grande.
Yes.
Since he's gotten a few matches, he's got to get in there and put work back in there.
Big
he's got
time, time Phil.
He's got a lot of work to put in. He has potential. He's got a lot of work to put in. I don't know what to think about it, but like I don't know if it would be a student. A student would be easier to.
You know who? The Goldberg kick that came.
Oh, he would be a good one.
He would be a good one.
Yes, he would be a good one. He's shorter though too, isn't he?
Yeah, but.
He's a good one. He's doing good in Arizona. He's out there training under Dom and Gallo out there.
Oh, he's still training?
Yeah, I hear reports he's doing really good.
Oh, that's
nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, because he transferred bases. He's a lieutenant in the Air Force.
Yeah.
So, Jake Goldberg.
Goldberg.
Yeah. Guy trained 3 weeks and had a match. He was trained a week and a half and had a match at QT Marshall's seminar.
Yeah, he did very good.
He's crazy.
Yeah,
crazy talented.
Natural. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, another fact or fiction.
Fact or fiction.
I love this one. So, one of the Brood t-shirts featured the question, why suck it when you can bite it?
What does that mean? Why suck it if you can bite it?
I guess it's like addressing like DX, suck it, because
Suck it, yeah.
it's that era, like why suck it when you can bite it?
I don't remember any Brood shirt like that, but I kind of like that. I think it'd be a good seller.
Oh, it's cool.
I think if it was marketed the right way with the right design, and that could be cool. But no, fiction.
Yeah.
Fiction.
I don't know if it's like maybe it's non
efficient.
But it
could be interpreted in a dirty way.
Yeah, for this era, I mean, maybe it's too much.
Too much, maybe.
I don't know.
The Attitude Era probably could have worked though.
Oh no, yeah, no, of course that's when was supposed to.
Supposed to have been out, yeah.
The Brood was never addressed as actual vampires. Fact or fiction?
Fact. The Brood itself, I don't think they just called it a gothic trio, and they lived a gothic lifestyle. I don't think they ever called us vampires. They didn't call Edge and Christian vampires. I obviously had vampire fans and stuff like that. So it was a visual, but I don't think... that's a good thing. I'm going to have to go back and look myself, but I'm going to say that we were never addressed as actual vampires.
I don't remember.
I don't think so, and I don't think the Brood story was ever explained or ever told. Why there was rumors that we were brothers or from a village or somewhere in Europe or this and this and that, but turns out they're from Orangeville, Canada. Like they're Canadian, right? Like, this whole mystery the whole time they're Canadian, and I'm a Florida guy. But the funny thing is about WWE and them being Canadian is I've been working for WWE since '88. Or 89, 88, 87, 88, 88, doing jobs or different things, come up through there, work for them. So travel, they bought me flights, travel, this and that. But when I got my actual contract and I had to give them passports and stuff, they said, we thought you were Canadian.
Why?
I don't know. And then they put me with Edge and Christian, who were Canadian. And I was married to a Canadian, I guess, Luna. So, and then I was always hanging out with the Canadians. And then I ended up traveling with Canadians, too, other Canadians. So I guess they thought I was Canadian. But I'm from right here in South Florida, born and raised. Even though it says Santa Cruz, California. And I still put that on the thing. And I feel really bad. It's not that I'm dissing my whole time because I love Florida. I'm Florida to a die, ride or die, Florida, South Florida guy. It was just from the movie The Lost Boys, right? So Santa Carla was the murder capital. So it was obviously a play on Santa Cruz. So I took it and I put Santa Cruz. I remember I used to land in San Jose, which is the airport right outside Santa Cruz. And I would land, and I was when I was on TV, and all the baggage guys and everybody would come on and go, "Welcome home, puppy!" Like, welcome home, because they thought I was from there. We would land in town to do shows in Oakland and stuff. I flew into San Jose a lot, So they'd be like, "Welcome home," it was good. But I love South Florida, and that's why I love so much. Being part of CCW, when I had my own school, I was very prideful too. I just wanted to focus on. I didn't want to be like CCW is like Nashville or this. I just really wanted to focus on South Florida, running 3 good shows or just 2 good shows a month in South Florida because I'm proud of South Florida.
That's what we do.
I wanted everything to be South Florida this, South Florida that. But in CCW, it was 17 years. It's been almost 18 now. a South Florida company.
Yeah.
So it's good to be like full circle because I wrestled them. Hell, I was actually trained before Dan, one of the owners. He came in after I was already trained. So like I've known him his whole span and stuff. And he's one of the owners with CCW. And Elio is now another owner. But I'm proud to be. That's what's so cool about CCW being part of that. It's a South Florida company, so it's good. Even though they're expanding in Nashville, and
Yeah,
other
we're
things,
in Nashville and
but,
Central Florida too.
Yeah, but I feel more. No, I'm not. I like those shows, but I feel more pride. Just even if it's just at a breakout, like this past Saturday, they did the Kumite. I had a Kumite chant during my match. You heard that? Kumite.
Yeah.
I did the what do you call it? The death blow. The mock them death blow.
Oh, you did it?
Mock death blow. Oh yeah, you didn't see it? You didn't hear it?
No, I wasn't.
So I went for the DD in my match. You had to win the match. You had to hit your opponent's head into the cage a total of 3 times throughout the match. So 3 head blows to the cage. So we were evened up. 2-2, and I go for the Impaler DDT. He comes in there and gives me 3 fouls, low blows, 3 in a row. Blah, blah, blah. Then he curb stomps me, and then he's like, like he's going to go all like whatever, like kumite on my head and break my neck. I broke away, and I hit him with death blow. I hit him with all the vital organs. He's like Bruce Lee. Bah, 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 bah! I froze him. He just froze.
Kumite.
And then I gave him, because when Jean-Claude Van Damme, he broke the bricks to get in with the death blow. That was the death blow. Wow. And then I gave him a slingshot into the cage, and the people were like, Kumite. But I take more pride working that show.
I missed the show.
The studio shows right there because it's like right in the heart of Pompano. I grew up in Deerfield. I was born and raised in Deerfield. I like just a few miles from there. Like, my new home. And people like, yeah, your new home. Like where you live, I play
I'm a
football.
Deerfield guy now.
With that Zion Lutheran, as we go down, there's Deerfield Beach Middle School. There's a school down there.
Yes.
That's where I played for the Raiders, Deerfield Raiders football.
We need we should find a venue in Deerfield so you can work your home.
What I want to do too, and I was talking to some police officers.
So I don't have to drive.
Police officers in Fort Lauderdale and stuff is like I want to, and I was gonna do it with GWA when I had it, but I want to do free shows for the community where you bring the ring when they do a day. Like they were giving out backpacks and kids going back to school because I grew up in a very unfortunate neighborhood, like to us, my mom, and it was a thing, and it was a big thing to us when the school closed time, to go back to school. It was hard for them, but they gave each one of us $50 and dropped us off. Sometimes only $25. Would drop us off at the Goodwill store, and that's where we had to go shop, use secondhand clothes for school and everything like that. I think that's why everybody in my family works so much now, because we just learned at a young age we wanted a different haircut besides the shaved head. You had to go pay it yourself. This and that, but so we grew up in the very rough neighborhood and stuff in Deerfield, and I'm very proud of that, and we'd like to go back and give back to that community in Deerfield. And I don't think we run any shows there, so I would like to see.
We don't have shows.
Maybe I'll take it upon myself to snoop around Deerfield. You live there too now.
I'm there,
so,
yeah.
Maybe I'll reach back out, go back around where I broke my neck playing football right there for the Raiders there, but. Yeah, right there. I grew up. I used to walk those neighborhoods. But where you live,
I love it.
Where you live at was a really nice neighborhood for us. I lived on the other side of the tracks where you see where the old churches are and stuff. I lived over there when it was really different back then. Now it's dressed up. It looks nice.
Oh yeah, it looks nice.
When I'm over there, but they say still
very quiet.
Still
a lot of old people lives there.
Well,
and a lot of
Brazilians. Not that area though.
A lot of Brazilians.
Oh, that's on this side of the tracks though. That's on the east side of the tracks.
Brazil County.
You go down to Sample Road. There's a lot of Brazilians. It's
great. There's a great Brazilian restaurant.
Oh, there is on 10th Street too. There's a
Good-looking Brazilian girls.
Yeah. Oh well, good for you. The single man. Yeah. Mr. Ariel Levy is single. He's free.
Please.
He's an actor. He's a wrestler, and he's a CCW champion. And now he's a host. Of a podcast show.
Just helping you.